Lights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Crew Chevrolet on News 4.
Well, good evening and welcome. He is Webb, I am Scott, and it is Holy War night. Can't think of many Holy Wars with this much buildup. It's been a long time since both Bishop England and PorterGaud have had starts like this.
Absolutely. We figured PorterGaud could be pretty good this year with the return of star running back J.J. Flood, and they are 4-1. But Bishop England, the big surprise. How about 3-0, a new start under new head coach Logan Hall?
Yeah, let's check out the highlights out to Jack Canty Field for this one.
Up a hole.
And it is just PorterGaud's night. Big time in this game. Tony Brown right up the middle for a score, and it's quickly 7-0 Cyclones on top. More. This time Brown gets some space to run, and he does just that. 45 yards to the house. He is gone. It is 14-0 PorterGaud on top. And how about this second half? Opening kickoff of it. Grayer Hyatt fields it at the 5, and Grayer Hyatt does the work. All of the work. He is gone. Wow. And if you think that's the best play of the night, think again. Check out this. Bishop England blows up the option pitch. Amir Chisholm looks like he's about to lose about 20 yards. I'd say he pulls a 180 on this one. Chisholm is off to the races. Gone. Just a sophomore. What a play. And PorterGaud all over Bishop England tonight. 34-14 is the final score.
Well, I saw a lot of stuff that I saw in the first half, and again, we start the game and we're playing tough, physical, and hard-nosed, and we came out in the second half and we just hammered down and we did the same thing, and again, that's kind of our style of play, and that's what we ask of our kids, and we hear a lot of things about, we don't play a tough schedule and things like that, so I'm just really proud of our kids for stepping up and playing a tough physical game.
Well, the last time Summerville had a big-time out-of-town opponent come in, it was lights out quick against South Florence. Tonight, 4-0 Chapin, a team that has dominated everyone in their way this year. Catawba Ridge, AC Flora, Spring Valley, and Newberry. Sets up for a big-time battle of the heavyweights. As we hit the field on this one, no score. 3rd and 10 from inside the 10 for Summerville. Jaden Cummings hits Jaden Kelly Murphy on the screen. The first down to keep the Green Wave on the field. 95 yards later, the drive culminates on a 27-yard by Jason Williams, 7-0 Green Wave. Now, Chapin had some success driving between the 30s, but Summerville always had an answer early on defense. Big sack here by Yasir Smith. Now, we're going to show this one. You got taken out last week. It was my turn. Jaden Cummings screened to Carson Gwynn. He gets me rolled up here, but watch. Look. That's experience. You still get the touchdown. That's 20-plus years of experience for you. At the end of this one, that one was called back. Many plays called back in the first half, but at the final, it was 53-32, Somerville with the victory.
And the yellow jerseys, wow, those are cool.
Very nice tonight. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Ashley Ridge trying to get back in the win column against Carolina Forest. Swamp Fox is down 21-13 at the break. Carolina Forest adds to the lead. Patrick Mullins to Jaron Fox. He takes it to the house, 27-13, Carolina Forest. Ashley Ridge needing points on the drive. Trevor Kalish goes deep to Jaden DeWeese for big yardage. That would lead to the big weapon for the Swamp Foxes, Jaden Acosta, with a nice touchdown run here. That cuts the Carolina Forest lead to 27-20. Ashley Ridge comes from behind in a wild one to win this one 45-35.
Statement made on TV a week ago for the Oceanside Land Sharks. Big time statement. They came in, they absolutely steamrolled that highly touted, offensively gifted 5A team. Not bad for the smaller school. But Ashley Ridge is one thing. It ratchets up in a monstrous way. Top team in the state, Dutch Fork, tonight up in Columbia. So we head to Irmo, and this one doesn't go so well for Oceanside at all. Join it with 6 minutes left in the first half, and Dutch Fork already leading 35-0. Oceanside tries to get something going here, but a bad snap from the Land Sharks recovered by Dutch Fork's Elgin Sessions. Dutch Fork going to take advantage of that and keep their foot on the gas. Silver Fox's QB Ethan Offing hands it off to Maurice Anderson. Silver Fox is up 42-0. They lead this one all the way. They win it 51-0, the final. That over Oceanside. Ike Perrin and the Wando Warriors hosting their rivals from west of the Ashley River tonight. 14-0 Wando in the third quarter. When we pick it up, William Washington takes the handoff to the outside for the Wildcats. Big-time yardage deep in Wando territory from there. Quarterback David Dunian finishes it up for West Ashley, and we've got ourselves a ball game. It's 14-7. Then it's the West Ashley defense stepping up. Davion Kiner-Taylor, big-time hit behind the line of scrimmage here, doing all they can to stymie Wando, but the dagger from Wando comes right here. Harris Stone going to find Brock Feinberg, 67 yards. He is gone to the house. The big man is moving. He's got some college offers. Wando, another nice win, 21-7, the final score from east of the Cooper River.
All gold, everything in White Knoll as Cane Bay comes to pay a visit. Early on, Landon Sharp is going to take the snap on this opening drive. Runs it himself, puts a few moves on as well. And just like that, it's 7-0 T-Wolves. White Knoll driving again. This time it's Sharp. He hands it off to Tion Fanning. He strolls right into the end zone. Easy money there. And then a little later on, the Sharp pass is going to be deflected by Cane Bay's Devin Cobbs and nearly intercepted. Hits the grass, but still a nice athletic play. Here's some alliteration for you. Cane Bay Cobras quarterback Corin Haupt hands it off to Tyler Myers in the red zone for the touchdown. Cobras, Sharp later on is going to fake the handoff, keeps it himself, nearly outruns everyone, but goes down at the 1-yard line. The ball is out, but he was down. His buddy Jordan Keith is going to finish the job after getting held up at the line. The Timberwolves with a strong showing. They beat Cane Bay 49-13.
Those were some of the best affiliate highlights I think I've ever
Those
seen.
Are great.
Those were fantastic.
Deep down the coast toward Hilton Head Island, Lucy Beckham at Bluffton tonight, and this one all Bluffton up 17-3 in the third quarter. Quarterback Aiden McCarthy with the perfect pass to Nate Ulmer, who just runs right under it. Clear sailing to the end zone for the 72-yard touchdown, and it is 24-3 Bluffton. The Bobcat defense then did its part with Lucy Beckham driving. Ashton Chambers is going to come down with the interception here to end the drive, but the Bluffton offense wasn't done. Deep in their own territory. Back they come. Aiden McCarthy takes the snap, and just like that, he is off to the races, and he won't stop until he hits the pay window for 6. 31-3 Bluffton. They go on to win it by a final of 31-17.
Stay with us. We'll take a trip to the backyard right after this.
Friday Night Rivals, driven by Crew Chevrolet on News 4.
Welcome back, everybody. The James Island Trojans aren't the dominant team they were last year, just plowing teams over, but they are getting the job done with 3 straight wins.
Absolutely. Their opponent tonight, the St. James Sharks, have to be rolling their eyes seeing another low country team on the schedule, handled the past 2 straight weeks by Lucy Beckham and Wando. James Island running through the tunnel as they get ready.
And it's a first down for James Island right out of the rip. Their QB Connor Dantzler as you try to steal my read, trying to give it away. Sacked by Logan Elmsley. James Island now in the red zone. Dantzler finds number 2, Jalen Brown Singleton for a nice pass. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Lauren Lennon special on that one. And it's 6-0 Trojans. Brown Singleton on fire right here. A little over a minute left in the first. Brown Singleton, 82 yards. James Island scores 14-0, goes to the second quarter after a blocked field goal. James Island's ball. Dantzler finds Elijah Mitchell. Nice gain for Mitchell, and then Dantzler will finish it off from there, handing it off to Malachi Jefferson, who will take it in for the points. And how about this? 21-0 with a minute left in the first half. James Island all over St. James tonight. 31-0 is the final score from the backyard. When Hanahan and Timberland meet, throw out the record books. One of our longest standing and best rivalries last year. Timberland winning a 28-24 thriller over the Hawks. Tonight, Hanahan, they start a 9th grade quarterback, Trip Gallus. First career start, happens also to be the principal's son. So let's head up to St. Stephen for this one. 13-0 to start the second half, and Hanahan is up. The Wolves not letting this one get away. Malik Goodman looking good, connecting with Jordan Timmons, who past the defenders and scores the big touchdown, and the lead is down to just 7. Wolves defense trying to do their part. Josh Ham busting through the O-line, stops the Hawks run 3 yards behind the sticks. The quarterback tripped Gallus, like we told you about. The principal's son will take matters into his own hands, and not through the air. He'll tuck it and run it. Defenders moving and sticks are moving. More Gallus, more run game. This time within striking distance. Finds a crease and bursts through the hole for another Hanahan Hawks touchdown. Congrats to the Hawks. Big win tonight. 23-6 is the final score.
Down to Beaufort County, Philip Simmons visiting Whale Branch. And early on in this one, Darryl Porche is going to get the handoff and takes it in for the touchdown. And Philip Simmons would be rolling from there. Kavian Orlana keeps the ball and carries it in for the touchdown. And we are rolling more. Coming up here, Cooper Webb is going to catch the quick pass, but the ball is knocked right out as he enters the end zone. He recovers it. The fumble for the touchdown, and the final 42-7, all Philip Simmons over Whale Branch. The Woodland Wolverines now 3-0, and Eddie Ford coming off his 100th career victory tonight. They get a traditional power in the state, Bamberg Earhart. Woodland Wolverines band stirring up the fans early on, and it would be Woodland getting on the board first. The D, Jamian Pinckney picks up a dropped Red Raiders catch, races to the end zone. The extra point was no good. That makes it 6-0. But back comes Bamberg Earhart. Marcus Can Jr. with the long run. Just misses the end zone. A couple of plays later, however, it's Marcus Can again. A little closer in, and this time he gets the short touchdown run. A 2-point conversion makes it 8-6 in the second quarter. And Bamberg Earhart
falls to Woodland, 25-0. Webb, you're getting old, those eyes.
We need bigger fonts
those
over here.
Eyes.
Meanwhile, let's go to Cross as they take on Military Magnet. Cross players peering through the blue smoke before the start of the game, taking a shot early on a 4th down play. Trojans, Carmelo Jones with the burst up the middle. Dives in for the 1st and goal. That sets up Corinthian Wilson on the handoff. He's going to walk straight in for the score. Cross would tack on 2 to take an 8-0 lead early. Next Trojan drive, Tyler Harris going from inside his own 20, but he puts it on a rope to Caden Ramsey across the 50 before he goes down. More air attach. Harris to Lavelle Joyner, who does some work on his feet to dash past the defenders, pick up a 1st down, back to the ground game at the goal line, and it's Carmelo Jones with the patient touchdown run all across in this one as they win at 56-0.
I'm going to get you some reading glasses and an NIL deal for him. Mitch White and the Academic Magnet Raptors hosting the St. John's Islanders tonight. And after a good defensive stand, AcMag gets a bit lucky. It snaps over the St. John's punter's head. It's a safety. It's 2-0 AcMag. St. John's does get a nice defensive play. Check out the big hit from Will Shelton right there. But all Academic Magnet after that. Owen George, the quarterback, calls his own number, runs it to the outside for a nice 1st down right there. And then he will hand off to his running back, Donovan Hamilton. Hamilton will take it all the way down inside the 5-yard line for the Raptors, and then George would finish it up for himself, gets the score, and all Academic Magnet. They beat St. John's tonight. It's been a rough go for the Islanders. That final score is 43-7. I'm only 40. I'm almost 41, so I was able to see that final score.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I was able to see that one. Next year, I don't know about it. We'll see. All right, we'll be back right after the break with some Skeeza action for you.
This is Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Crew Chevrolet on News 4.
Welcome back, everybody. We know the MO for Northwood head coach Johnny Waters. Turn teams elite. and quick. But man, pretty impressive what he's doing just year 2 into the job at Northwood. This is a team that didn't have a win the year before he took over.
Chargers are 5-0. They are outscoring their opponents 182-41. Tonight they are on the road again. Not stealing this one. Take it away, Scott.
All right, thanks so much, Webb. I actually recorded this off my cell phone. Pretty impressive, right? Head up to Columbia for it. Northwood scores first. Keyshawn Singleton right up the middle for the touchdown. It's 7-0 more. And this one, it is a wide open receiver. I mean wide open. Drew Wolf, he scores it. It's 13-0 Chargers on top. Then Austin Grady shows he's back in a big way at quarterback. Will throw another touchdown. It's a dart, and Northwood beats Ben Lippin 34-14, the final score.
Let's head out to Dorchester Academy and Buford Academy. There's the homecoming court on the field for Dorchester Academy. Big touchdown run for the Raiders. Coming up here, John Westall dodging tackles for the score. And then from there, a little bit later on, quarterback John Quattlebaum with the sneak for the 2-point conversion. That made it 16-6 Raiders. And then the Raiders getting the job done on defense. Multiple attempts for Buford Academy in the red zone. But the Raiders D is up to the challenge, and they go on to win this one by a final of 16-6.
All right, couple of scores to pass along to you. Baptist Hill, nice win over Bethune-Bowman, 28-6, and Buford all over Battery Creek, 34-7. We'll be back right after this.
This is Knights Company's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Crew Chevrolet on News 4.
Big Saturday of football tomorrow. Let's check out what we've got coming up, and it is an interesting day. Clemson, I thought that was going to be a huge win over Appalachian State. I think we saw last night that Appalachian State stinks. So we'll see what happens. NC State at Clemson tomorrow at noon right here on ABC News 4. And this game is great. 2 o'clock. UVA head coach James Island grad Tony Elliott bringing them back to the Palmetto State to take on Coastal up the coast in Conway. Citadel visits Mercer at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and then Akron at South Carolina in the evening. Charleston Southern and SC State have the day off.
And the play of the night could be an early candidate for play of the year. What a play this was. Amir Chisholm. PorterGaud looks like they are in trouble here. And Amir Chisholm turns what could easily have been a 20-yard loss into a very long touchdown. It was that kind of game for PorterGaud on the evening in our Friday Night Rivals Game of the Week.
That one was awesome. All right, well, that was fun. We'll see you again next week for more Friday Night Rivals. For Webb, I'm Scott. Have a great one, everybody.